there, everyone. I was watching this body camera footage of a bank teller who called the cops on the famous movie director for trying to take money out of his account. Seems like she lay dumb after feeling disrespected.
Just when I asked him a question, he just pointed at the note like, you don't want to talk to me face to face.
Made sure to say she's not accusing him of anything.
Like, I'm not accusing him of anything.
Why the F did you call the cops then, you stupid dumbie?
Okay, so go ahead, what you're telling me now?
So I'll start from the beginning.
Hey, go ahead.
When he came in,
What time was it when it came in?
I didn't look at the time.
Okay.
He came in, and then so I said, hey, how can I help you today? He came up to the line. He handed me this note, and he said,
I'm gonna slide
look
around
at the note.
You slide around. Not being fresh. Not being fresh.
I looked at the note, and then I said, okay, do you have your debit card? He inserted his debit card, and then so I said,
So he gave you the debit card.
he inserted it
Okay.
to the key, the reader. So then after he inserted the debit card, I said, okay, I forgot what I said, honestly. But anyway, so I said, you want to make a withdrawal? To which account? And he said, he just kept pointing. He's like, look at the note. So I'm like, okay. And so I said, do you have your ID? He did give me his ID. It was a California ID. But my stomach started turning. Like, I'm like, okay, it just seems odd because you're making a withdrawal, but you hand me a note on the back of a deposit slip. And you keep telling me, look at the note, but you don't want to talk to me. So I'm like, already like, okay, like, you're just acting really kind of, it's just weird. So then he gave me his ID as a California ID, but I'm still like kind of a bit shook up, so I didn't look at his first and last name. Then on my computer it says a high risk transaction, so a red box came up. So I'm like, okay. I said, give me one moment, I just have to get my manager, and I had his ID in my hand. He said, oh, he's like, can I have my ID back? So I said, yeah. So I handed him his ID back, and I walked around. And I told my manager, I said, I don't feel comfortable about this transaction. He handed me a note and told me just look at the note, and he wants $12,000. And then so he was like, okay, give me one moment. He was like, let's go around and talk to him. And I said, no, I'm pregnant. Like, I don't know if he got a gun or whatever. Like, and when I did talk to him, he kept pointing at the note. So I'm like, no. So I stood right here and called 911. And then I guess he called 911 too. And then he was waiting here the whole time until you guys came. And that was, right here.
So did you ever put an account number?
Yeah, like it's still up in my system. I didn't exit him out. I just locked my computer.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So
It just startled me, like, cause he just.
So he gave you his ID.
Yeah. He
Upon
inserted his debit
request.
card. Yeah,
He pointed at the note and said, read the note.
Yeah.
And he inserted his
He inserted
debit
his
card,
debit card first.
which is a Bank of America account?
His account came up.
Okay.
I said, so which account would you like to do the withdrawal from? And he's like, he pointed at the note again. And I said, okay. I could see he had a large amount in the account. So when I pressed withdrawal, it asked for an ID, but it said high risk transaction.
His ID says that in the computer.
No. So when I did the withdrawal, I pressed W for withdrawal. When I pulled it up, it asked for ID. When it asked for ID, on top it says high risk transaction.
Did he have that amount in his account?
Yes.
Okay.
He had the amount in his account.
Okay.
But it's just still, he wasn't trying to really like talk to me. Just like he just kept saying, look at the note. And it's working in the bank. Anybody cash you a note. And
My next question to you: did his name match the account?
I didn't look. Like I was startled. Like I didn't look at his name on it. I just know he had a California ID. I had the ID in my hand. I said, give me one moment. I just have to go get my manager. He said, can you give me my ID back? I said, okay.
All right.
Gave him his ID back.
Yeah, I'm going to let you answer your question, but when you can you have your manager take a look to see if it match?
Yeah, we could go look at it now.
Okay, go ahead. Oh,
No, that's what I was gonna ask. I was just gonna ask. So the only sketchy thing was the note, really, and then. So do you know why it said a high risk? Is it because of the amount or something?
I don't know. That's why I got his ID, and I was gonna get my manager, and I said, because I was gonna get my manager who was helping the customer, and I was about to tell, can you come look at this? I feel uncomfortable.
And that happened after
But
you put
before
in.
I could walk away, he said, can you leave my ID right here? And I said, yeah. Then that's when I went to get my manager. I said, I feel really uncomfortable. He passed me a note, but he keeps pointing at the note.
So he So when he inserted the debit card, that's when it showed a high risk
Yeah,
account.
his account came up. I pressed W for withdrawal,
And you withdraw,
and then it prompts you to ask for an ID.
Correct.
And it says high risk.
is that unusual?
It's a red flag to look at. We have to go into further authentication to look at him. So either way, I was gonna have to call my manager anyway to look at it because it says
What does that
high
say? I don't
risk.
understand what that says.
Do the money counted somewhere else? I'd like to be discreet. So meaning he doesn't want to be.
I didn't say he was trying to rob me or whatever.
No, yeah, no.
We get that.
Oh, yeah,
I mean, I kind of like the way you do it a little bit because you never know.
Yeah.
All right.
And
So
then he has on sunshades.
yeah.
He has on the black hat. Like those are just red flags that we look for in the bank.
Oh no, yeah, honestly, you guys
We know
got your
that.
protocols, yeah.
Yeah. So what I need from you to do for me is to.
I gotta get his ID.
Yeah. So we're gonna
Like
take a
I'm not
look.
accusing him of anything.
No. We're not saying that.
Yeah, I just felt very uncomfortable about church.
Yeah, you can't point. So no, you can speak. You're speaking to me, and take your shades off. You're at the bank. Make a withdrawal. I mean, I know when folks. I've worked bank before. If they have like the superstars, they need a certain amount of money. They will call in and let you know the time they're coming. But I mean, $12,000 is not really a lot of money for him to write a note. I mean, yeah, that was kind of strange.
It just was sketchy for me.
Yeah.
And
I mean,
my stomach started kind of getting a little uncomfortable. So I'm like, I just don't feel comfortable about this transaction. That's why I wanted to get my manager involved.
okay. Yeah, that's good.
But at the same time, I'm pregnant. I don't know if he's not sketchy or if he's just regular. I don't know that. But I have to protect myself. I have to protect my child.
So we're gonna sort it out. Get his information, verify it. I mean, if it's his account, good. If not, then we'll take the appropriate action. Absolutely.
Did you want me to write anything or?
No. Right now, I'm just waiting for him to come back with the ID, and then you're gonna match it to see if it matched the account it was trying to make the withdrawal from.
Okay.
So he's actually working at a production company with Tyler Perry. That's what he said. He's got a badge. But it could be legit. I don't know. Maybe his weird way of doing things.
Yeah, that could be.
Nowadays,
I just don't know.
yeah.
It's just when I asked him a question, he just pointed at the note like, you don't want to talk to me face to face. You just want me to read a note. And I'm just like, and then you wrote it on the back of a deposit slip that you want to do a withdrawal. So I'm just like,
Not smart. So I'm gonna go around for just a minute.
Do you see the name?
Oh,
Did you get the name?
I didn't give it to
Oh.
her. No, you can go ahead.
Oh, I can't go back.
Well, she can
check right
come.
through here, right?
Yeah. She said it's still in the computer. Excuse me, ma'am. Can you come up here, please?
Oh. Is it this one? Yeah.
let me log
Okay.
It says Jocelyn Coogler, Ryan Coogler.
Ryan Coogler? Okay, yeah. Okay. All right. That's what this is. Okay, all right. We'll be here in a second.
He's legit, so.
Yeah, everything's legit. Except it's like that white background.
Yeah, but that no. Look,
is
maybe
the thing, though.
$12,000.
He didn't want nobody feeling he walking out with that much.
Yeah. He doesn't want to get robbed and
Correct,
stuff like that.
Correct. No, it's hard to be taken.
So what do you think? Do you think this is a case of a woman calling the cops on someone because they didn't treat her like the princess she thinks she is? I think so, because the only other option is that this woman is as dumb as a box of rocks.